563 people in stream. Awesome. Hello and welcome everyone to PonyFest Online. We are super excited that you could join us all today. I'm totally going to apologize when I'm not making eye contact because, yeah, I'm reading this off here. So as some of you may know, and the rest of you are about to, we quite literally did not exist at this point 1 week ago. And PonyFest 1 week anniversary is in about 4 hours. You can blame Roof for that one. She put together an online vendor hall on super short notice to help everyone out. And from there, at 2 a.m. Saturday morning, a crazy thought. Could we put together an online convention in a week? Now, those of you who are convention veterans know how much work goes into all of this. Conventions normally have 3 to 6 months at a bare minimum to organize, and often a year or more. And at the time we thought, hey, maybe this is worth trying. We don't know. And if we're lucky, a couple hundred people will show up. And well, 1 week later, and the results are right before your eyes. We've got 583 people in the Twitch stream. I know that's going to grow for the rest of the day. And really, honestly, I cannot begin to thank each and every member of our staff who has worked tirelessly over the past week to put today together. This could never have happened without all of you, and you deserve far more gratitude than I can possibly give on my own. So for all of the viewers out there, if you could do us all one more favor, I'd like to show you, or for all of you to show the staff some love by basically spamming stream chat with thank yous. And staff, go ahead and take a look. Everyone here is here because of what you all have built in this past week. Now, before I continue on, I need to give one extra special shout out to our developer and our AV team. They spent all week setting up our primary streaming platform, only discovered 14 hours before go live that it didn't work. 11 and a half hours later, and they'd engineered a completely new streaming solution. Now they're back awake on far too little sleep in order to keep this going for everyone. So if you could show them all one more round of kudos, they're the heroes of the day. This is completely dependent on them, and they have enabled us to succeed. So you guys, thank you so much. Now, why PonyFest Online? As we all know, over the last few months, life has changed dramatically, and one of the consequences has been that the events we know and love have been forced to postpone or cancel. Thanks to that, many of our friends and family in the vendor community are hurting as they've been forced to put their lives on hold to help us with this fight. So PonyFest is a celebration of both our vendors and our community. So when the vendor hall opens in less than an hour, please go show them all the love you can, preferably with your wallets. On top of that, we've got our full day of events and panels, our main event stream, which if you're hearing us right now, you're here. Starting at noon EDT for UTC, we'll be running an artist showcase over on Picardo. Keep an eye on the announcements channel and Discord for that. Of course, if you scroll down, we've got our tabletop and gaming, and we'll both be running events as staff, as well as, honestly, we've set this up so you guys can self-organize. If you have a game you want to play, talk about it in the chat. See if you can find some players. If all the voice channels are full, let one of the Discord staffers know, and we can have a new one spun up for you guys. Basically, PonyFest is of, by, and for the community, and this includes all of you. We want to empower you to have fun with each other. So thank you for coming today. We've got lots of other people on stream, so I'm going to turn it over to Full Papers to say a few words. Foley, go ahead.
Good morning. In less than an hour, aircraft from here will join others from around the world, and you will be launching the largest aerial battle in the history of mankind. Mankind, that word should take on new meaning for... Oh, I'm so sorry, I've got the wrong bloody script in front of me. 2 seconds. Something about cloning dino... No, that's not right either. There we go. Right, lovely. Thank you all for being here. I want to give a special shout out as well to everyone who worked really hard to throw this together over the past week. Also want to give a shout out to the folks at Winnie City and BabsCon and all the other conventions out there that have been postponed or cancelled. It's incredibly gutting when you put a lot of time and effort into a convention and then you're faced with the very difficult decision of having to cancel it. So huge love to them, and again, huge love to all of you for being here and hopefully getting something out of this. I was talking with Dex, and the two goals really are not just to help out the vendors and the artists and the musicians and the writers, all the people who are affected directly by not having a convention to sell their wares at. And please do go and show them love and throw money at them, because they deserve it and they need it in this time. But it's also about the community coming together and doing what we do best, which is not just celebrating something that we all love, but being there for each other. We're there for each other during the fun times, the good times, and when things get scary. And things are pretty damn scary right now, I don't have to tell you. I also want to say that it's okay if you're not okay. I hope folks are okay. I hope that you're holding in there. But I know a lot of people are affected directly or indirectly by what's going on out in the world. So hopefully this will give you a little bit of respite. You can have some fun this weekend. You can check out all the gaming streams. You can just connect with people as best one can when you've got to do it over the internet. But that's the power of the internet, and that's the power of what we've built as a community over the past 10 years. I'm going to shut up now, and I'm going to turn it over to everyone else, because we've got a ton of awesome people here who want a word. So thank you. Have a wonderful weekend, and I'm looking forward to chatting with you guys, folks, and hosting panels this evening. You should come to them. They'll be fun. Next up.
Alrighty. Silver Quill, if you want to take it over. And then after that, I think Adam will roll over to you.
Oh, take over. Yes, my grand conquest begins. I'm in charge now. No, not really. But hello, everyone. It's good to see you online. Good to see so many people gathering. We are separated in body, but not in spirit. And so I'm just proud to be here, glad to be able to take part in this event. And I'm looking forward if everyone will join me after opening ceremonies for my panel on copious continuity. And then later this evening, I'll have the pleasure of being master of ceremonies as we talk to IDW artists and writers and talk about pony comics. So I'm looking forward to spending the weekend with you guys and just enjoying time together as a fandom. So thanks for having me.
Okay, really briefly, I've been informed by our AV team here that actually we shouldn't use the Zoom chat because it broadcasts the whole stream. So let's see, next up, Thoth, if you want to take over.
Wrong decision, but sure thing. Hi, everyone. I'm Thoth Penswell. You may know me from Riff Ponies. As you can tell, I'm a very big Twilight Sparkle fan. But anyways, let's get down to brass tacks. This literally, as was explained earlier, was just a convention that materialized in 1 week. It's unbelievable. I still can't believe it, but this community is capable of that. And as I keep saying to Forward Progress here, who's trapped in a box beside me, it's all about staying connected. I keep telling everybody throughout this entire thing, stay connected, stay connected, stay connected. And that's precisely what we're doing today. As you see me here, I am trapped in my own box, and that box is named New Jersey. And I also live in a perpetual Instagram filter world, as you can tell. You won't be seeing my face much more after this, but you'll be hearing my lovely voice when we do Riffing Rainbow later with my teammate Essential. You want to join for that because we're going to be reading some excellent, excellent fan fiction. Other than that, follow at Riff Ponies on Twitter, and remember your kazoos at 6 p.m.
Alrighty, thank you so much. And we're going to turn it over to, I think, our last person here before we start bringing the vendors in to talk about what they've got to sell today. So take it away.
Hello world. I am Forward Progress. You know me from the Keeping Friendship Magic project. This is year 6 for Keeping Friendship Magic. And at noon today, I'll actually be presenting one of the latest Keeping Friendship Magic panels called The End is the Beginning. It's really going to tie into a lot of what we're going through right now. I've talked about it endlessly lately. We can get through this time, but we have to do it together. As a community, as a fandom, we will survive and we are stronger through this. There's never been a time in my life that I can think of where the concept of friendship is magic has held more true than it is now. Through friendship, through community, we will get through this. I really want to thank everybody who put this together again. last weekend we ran a personal stream of just a couple of silly panels, and to see that took us so hard to put together, to see the fact of having really a full-fledged convention between then and now is amazing, and everybody here deserves all the credit in the world. The other presenters are fantastic. Our special guests who will be joining us later, all fantastic people, and each and every one of you is a fantastic person for being a part of this. This community is by the people, for the people. This con is by the people, for the people. We're going to get through this together. We're going to have a lot of fun today. We'll be joining Mr. Thoth this evening for Riffing Rainbow. I've got a couple of special guests on my end that'll be appearing throughout the day. So thank you all for joining us, and we can't wait to bring you all the content throughout the day.
And that's the wrong button. There's the unmute button. Alrighty, thank you so much. So I'm going to go ahead, I think, and move on to our second part of the opening ceremonies. Well, first off, once more, I want to give a massive thank you to everybody who's joining in today. And I also want to thank, our community guests and our panelists and those who couldn't join us on stream, because, hey, we have a lot of people from the West Coast and it's still 7 a.m. there. So, it's totally fine if you're asleep right now. But yeah, we'll be looking forward to having us join them for the day. And let's see here. I'm going to go ahead and start bringing some of the vendors in here who are going to be talking about what they have available to basically showcase today. So if you want to chat people up for just a second, I'm going to quick take care of that.
Chatting people up, that's an interesting turn of phrase. It might mean something different in England than it does in the States. I'm just now looking at the stream chat. I think I'm in the right place. So many different chats going on, so many different conversations. Everyone else want to get in on this? Silverquill, you're the pun master. Why aren't you speaking?
Oh, I do.
You've got the shiny jacket as well. I've just got the tea mug that keeps appearing and disappearing out of nowhere.
Yes, but as you know, silence is golden.
Brevity being the soul of wit and all that.
The key isn't chatting me up. The key is shutting me up. That's the key.
Now,
I've tried for a couple years now. It doesn't work.
Is it always the same jacket, Silverquill, or do you sort of have like a closet full of them and you just choose like identical ones?
Oh, it's like you're probably visioning like a closet just filled with gold sequins.
Yeah, you've got the gold jacket and then the slightly more gold jacket, the slightly less gold jacket.
Today I'm feeling more of a mauve gold. Thank you.
No. Gotcha.
Actually, this is a new jacket.
Is it now?
Found at Macy's, of all things.
Huh.
And I also have this evening I will be wearing a black and silver sequin, depending on which way you orient the sequins.
Now, are you going to do sort of jump off camera for 5 seconds, then coming in a different one? Are you going to do costume changes, is my question, during your panel?
Or I can make everyone real uncomfortable and just start rubbing my arms all like, look at me go all silver. No.
Realize
I'm kind of glad about social distancing right now. I'm glad we're not in the same room.
My new headcanon is that Silverquill needs his glasses because his jackets are too bright and blinding.
Okay. Well, maybe I should wear shades. I wear my sunglasses at
His
night.
smile is just too bright and gleaming, it just blinds the eye. So the jacket helps defer some of the intense grin.
Thank you, Keyframe. Good to see you.
Hello. I really need to fix my bed before going live because oh my goodness. I don't need the impression of what life has been like in quarantine.
I mean, you could be like me. I roll out of bed like this.
There's a reason I have the fake backgrounds going, so you're fine. Don't worry.
Hey, there's a reason I have just this wall behind me.
You're like the nostalgia critter. You just have a wall behind you.
The problem is I can't remember it. What were we talking about again?
I don't know.
Your fabulous fashion sense.
Yes.
Just gonna see if the screen share function to do that test. I've never used this thing before.
Oh yes, it's funny. People say, "Oh, you YouTube." Yeah, I use one platform, just one. I don't know any of this. I'm cold and scared, and there are wolves.
Alrighty, Cosmic. So our first vendor we're showcasing today is Cosmic Keyframe Productions. So if you want to go ahead, take it away, tell everyone who you are, how you got into ponies, and what you're looking to basically share with everyone today.
Hi, happy Saturday. Can't believe you woke up for ponies. But here we are. Hi, I'm Cosmic Keyframe. I am a YouTuber and artist here on the internet space of the fandom, and I got into ponies in 2013, 2014 between seasons 3 and 4, right after Equestria Girls came out. What a time. And got into the fandom by doing reviews. My first one being with one of our certain guests, community guest of the weekend evening, Mr. Silverquill. And to this weekend, whatever, I'm planning on selling posters, prints, paper crafts such as clocks, cutouts, 3 special shadow boxes. We only have 3 because all the art stores are closed, so we can't get more frames. And yeah, just a bunch of stuff that you would get from me at cons that well, we can't right now. So check out when the vendor hall opens, check out my Discord channel. I will hopefully have my shop open so you can make orders there. But if not, at that point, you can DM me and email me, and we can get your order all down and all that cool stuff. I'm happy to be here.
Alrighty, well, thank you so much. Next, I think we're going to have Inky here, just waiting for the Traveling Pony Museum to let us know they're ready to go. And
should we note that once the vendor hall is open, there's going to be a big old list of all the vendors and all their contact information. So if you didn't mark down what was just said, you can consult that list. And also there's the spreadsheet that Ruth put together. I'm not pronouncing that correctly, am I?
All right,
Sorry.
Cosmic, I'm going to turn off sharing so Inky can take over here. Alrighty, Inky, you should be good to hit go.
All right, that should work.
Yep. Tell us, who you are, how you got into the fandom, and what you've got for everyone today.
Sure. Hello, everybody. My name is Inky Notebook, and I run the Traveling Pony Museum. And I got into the fandom at the end of 2011 at one of the first BronyCon conventions here in New York. And the Traveling Pony Museum is a collection of artists from all over the world who we represent and showcase in a museum display and sell for them. So the artists that participate with us get paid for all the sales, and you get some cool stuff. So as part of the cool stuff that we're going to have for PonyFest, we have quite a few things. First of all, you can use code support in our store for 10% off, but you can also DM us directly for purchases. We've got keychains today. We've got our t-shirt press hot and running with a bunch of designs. We make them all in-house, so anything you want, any color, any size, we could put a picture on it for you. Got some of our hardcover books, which we usually don't do online, but hey, this is a convention, so convention rules, right? We've got mouse pads, we've got our blankets. Our convention stock blankets are in stock, but we also still are doing our regular orders. Zip bags, of course, stickers. Our staff artist, Spindle Spice, is doing custom fursuit parts on a limited run for you guys. And I'll also be doing some streaming today to help raise some money for some icon shots and some other stuff. We're doing a giveaway, and there's lots of cool stuff in our channel. Come look at us and all the other cool artists who are here.
Alrighty, thank you very much. Also, I'd like people to know that the main stage panel in the Discord chat is finally open, so you're also able to start doing commentary in there. Inky, gonna go ahead and hit off. There you go. So let's see, Techie, are you set up to go here? Alrighty, Sky, are you good to go?
Maybe? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Oh, wonderful. Sure, why not? What do I do?
You're just basically talking about who you are, what you've got today, and yeah.
Well, keep it nice and brief for everyone then, all right? Hi, my name's Sky. I'm with Sky Railroad. That's a washer. Don't you just ignore it. The washer doesn't exist. Oh, that's really loud. Sorry about that. So, really don't have much to put up there. I run a card game called Prance, which if you've ever played Egyptian Rat Screw, it's, well, that. It's Egyptian Rat Screw, but a lot better. And it has ponies in it, so that's even better, right? We just released a furry version of the game, so if you're a furry, which is a surprisingly large number of brownies, then there you go. There's a furry version for you as well. Lots of expansion packs because we like making expansion packs. I just added an Evangelion one because I like Evangelion.
Hello.
Hi. Otherwise, though, not much more I usually wouldn't have outside of a regular convention. Obviously, because of the whole thing that happened, most of my shipments never came in, so a little bit of Documaculas left over, some pillowcases, metal keychains, some older merch and stuff like that. There's no train either, I'm so sorry. But you can see little stickers in my channel, and that's about it.
Alrighty, thank you so much. Sorry, I'm apparently having my lap attacked right now by an unexpected visitor. Alrighty.
Introduce them.
Oh, well, all right, sure, here. This will also make the unexpected visitor want to go away. This is Amelia. She joined us right before BronyCon 2013, plus 6 months or so. And yeah, she loves my lap far too much. So
Let's get some
you'll probably
Discord love
see
for
her
Amelia.
visiting. Yeah, say hi, kitty. Alrighty, and Igor, are you ready to talk about what you've got for everyone today? I can see you over in VR space over there.
Yes, I've decided to try doing this in VR. I'm just seeing if I can open up a couple of pictures, but otherwise I can just talk about my merch.
Oh, yep. I mean, well, here, let's start off with how did you get into fandom?
Ooh, that was actually a while ago. I got into the fandom back in late 2011 at the start of season 2 or just after it. Big Star Trek fan. Someone told me there was My Little Pony with Q in it and I should watch it. I did, and now I'm here. And then I attended the winter 2012 BronyCon and the summer one, and I was vending after that. Actually quite
Alrighty.
fun.
Awesome. Next up, let's see. Well, what do you have for us today?
Well, let's see here if I can switch over here.
I'm quite, a fan of the VR chat, just like.
This is actually brand new. Like, this entire application just came out. That allows
Dynamo
me to
Pad in the Discord is saying now we have VR within an online convention, so this is next level meta.
So there we go. My little ties. Obviously I have ties and pins and stuff, but my latest thing is a lot of metal etch stuff, including some titanium things, like the dog tags that are brand new, the bottle openers. I've got some Japanese style Omamori good luck charms finally too. I've been trying to make these for literally ever. And then let's see if I can scroll that down. There we go. Dice tin comes with a set of dice, a photo locket of the Book of Harmony, laser color annealing pendants, a bunch of other stuff, basically. And I'm hoping to have one new thing made during today, hopefully. And then I'll have a completely new product as well. So that's basically my stuff right now. I've got pretty much everything.
Alrighty. Well, here, I'm going to take a human interest question. I know you were in Asia recently, so why don't you tell everyone about the coolest thing you saw over in Japan?
I saw a lot of cool things in Japan. Japan is always a lot of fun to visit. And of course, we got to hang out in Japan as well. But the main thing is we went down to Nara for a festival where they light a mountain on fire. And now Nara is I believe it's the oldest capital of Japan, the very, very first one, and only for a decade or two at most before everything moved over to Kyoto. But once a year, they light a mountain up top on fire and have a really fun festival that lasts well into the night. So went down there, fed some deer, and saw a mountain lit on fire.
That is awesome. Alrighty. Well, thank you so much. Techie, are you good to go here?
Hello.
Welcome. So here, go ahead and introduce yourself and tell everyone how you got in the fandom.
Hi, I'm Techie. I got into the fandom back in like 2011, 2012. It was more along the time of when Equestria Girls, the first one, came out. I was watching the original series, but I wasn't super like into it. I loved watching it, but I didn't know there was a fandom out there. So I was like, oh my God, there's like people out there who do stuff and make stuff. And I just got into it. So that's when I started selling stuff too. So I started drawing a lot of Equestria Girl stuff, and that's kind of where I got my start.
All righty, cool. And what do you have for everyone today?
All right, so I'm gonna grab my screen. I hope this is working. So I've got my online shop. It's gonna direct through to my web store, but on my web store I've got all brand new stuff because we were planning on being at Winnie. So we've got tons of brand new stuff. I've got some cool keychains. I've got some buttons. I've even got some prototypes from my Kickstarter that went live. I have Sunset Shimmer up on the site. These are B grades, so they're not entirely perfect. They have small imperfections, but we have a very small limited amount of them if anyone wants to grab any of those. We're also doing pre-orders for our brand new t-shirt that we're hopefully going to debut later this year at conventions, but we're letting people get in on those now. So we have this cool Fluttershy shirt, and it's got wings on the back. We're going to be getting pre-orders ready for Vinyl Scratch t-shirt again. It just sold out yesterday, so we're going to be getting that back in. And we have all new keychains. We've got these cool holographic type ones. We've got Silver Stream, and we have Princess Cadence. And these shine in the light and are holographic and are blue and pink when you hold them up to the light. And we've got some cool stuff like Animal Crossing stuff. We've got Isabelle, and we have some Dockies. We've got some stuff coming later in the year, and then we have some other fandom stuff too if you're looking for some anime stuff as well. I've got original character t-shirts featuring my original characters, and I do commissions. I'll be on the art stream later today at 1 p.m. Eastern, so if you want to chat, come by.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much.
Oh, you're welcome. Thank you so much.
Yep. If you want to go ahead and turn off the screen share.
Mhm.
And let's see, Roof, I believe you're next up here. And I actually want to give Roof a special shout out because she's our vendor hall lead, and also really this would not exist without her because she's what inspired this entire project.
Hi there. Thank you so much, first of all, for supporting our vendors. I couldn't thank anyone more than the vendors or the customers, the people showing up to support us. So thank you for that. For the shilling, I'm gonna pass the microphone to my partner, BB's Art Boutique.
Hey everybody, we got the screen up. Awesome. This is our web store. We're Roof and Beeb. I'm Beeb, she's Roof. And we've got a bunch of stuff. I'll be short and sweet though. We've got all sorts of Dockies. We actually have a couple of new ones. We have Lyra and Twilight and Spitfire, but if you've been around to a lot of cons recently, you've probably have seen a couple of these, maybe. We've got a lot of, oh, there's Chrysalis. Oh yeah, nice. Nice. So those are all our Dockies. We have recently done actually a series of mouse pads, a couple of them in the old Viva Pinata style. We've got 3 copies of Rainbow Dash. I wonder whose favorite pony in this little situation. We've got Luna too. These are little keychain squishes. We've got Celestia and Luna, or if you'd rather, you can have all sorts of different canines to protect your keys and stuff. And drawstring bags to keep all your loot from this weekend. We got Luna and some different foodstuffs. This is the good stuff here. We've got enamel pins, and recently, actually about a year ago, Roof did a huge Kickstarter for a bunch of Animal Crossing pins, and we still have tons of stock, and you should feel free to come check them out. We've also got a Rainbow Dash. We've got little kitties. We've got all sorts of stuff. This is roofandbeeb.com/shop. It's going to be in the vendor hall too. We've got cool lanyards, all sorts of neat designs, 80s dumplings and kitties, and And these are our shirts that we offer. We have Edgelord, we got Drooling Saber. Just come take a look whenever you want to. We're doing a special coupon code for this weekend's 15% off. Use coupon code PonyFest. I think that's everything.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Okay, well, thank you so much. Let's see if you want to stop screen share for everyone.
Let me figure out how to do that really quick.
All right, here, I can do that.
Thank you.
All right, who else do we have in here? Ahmad, are you good to go?
I am, I think. Can y'all hear me?
Yes. And really quick before you take off, I'm going to let everyone know that the vendor hall will go live in 20 minutes. And I just realized I double muted myself, unmuted myself. There we go.
I was wondering why there was a reverb, but I thought it was me.
Yeah, no, I'm patched in here twice. So I've got the permanent reverb. But okay. Yes, vendor hall goes live in 20 minutes. The artist showcase goes live in an hour and 20 minutes. And yes, take it away. Tell us how you got in the fandom and what you've got for today.
Okay, so I hit the share screen then?
Yes.
Okay. Oh Lord, there's options. There we go. Okay. Okay, did it work? Because if it did, I'll start going.
Yes.
Okay, wonderful. Hi, everyone. So my name is obnoxiously long, a mod without a mark, but you can call me Amandy for short. I go by many names. I've been in the pony fandom, God, I think now since like 2012, 2013. And I've been vending for on and off for about 5 years. And you may have seen me at a lot of the East Coast cons wearing a red bow tie, sort of my nom de plume of how you can find me. And I feel like I got into ponies in probably the most inadvertently odd way, which is everyone was like, you should watch it. And I tried. I got through like 3 episodes and I was like, not for me. And so I tried again later and I got through like 10 episodes and I was like, no, not for me. And it wasn't until I think my 3rd go around when everyone was like, just give it another try. And I finally did. And as soon as I got past episode 10, I don't know what it was, but everything clicked. It was like the light bulb went on, the heavens opened up, sunshine down, and I was like, this is amazing. And I've been here ever since. So I can't really, so it's pretty great. But anyway, for my vendor hall, I don't have anything super fancy set up, but if you're looking for stickers, little charms, traditional art, I have a whole bunch of stuff. So I have a whole bunch of different stickers. And you can find separate designs on my store and website, which I have linked at the bottom of my vendor hall channel. And I'm super excited that these came in time, but I got a lovely sticker of Nurse Red Heart reminding everyone to, go wash your hands, considering everything that's going on. And so I got that in. I'm super excited. They're about 3 inches long. And I got a whole bunch of little charms. They're all double-sided. And I got lots of ponies. And then something that is sort of new this time around and new to the con circuit for me is I make hand-painted watercolors. And so each watercolor is roughly about like 1.5 inches to 2 inches. And I have little busts and then, oh Lord, the scroll bar went away. So I have little busts of a whole bunch of different ponies, as you can see. And then I do slightly larger watercolors as well. And I can do OC characters, I can do custom ponies. Pretty much if you're like, I would love this character, just send me a DM or a message and I can do it. And then I'm also offering my typical traditional commissions that I often do at cons. So sketch lined and colored that I'd mail to you. And then since it's an online con, I'm also offering my traditional commission and my digital commissions as well. And you can find my information on my page. And then for funsies, I'm going to be streaming commissions and other artwork starting about 3 p.m. So stay tuned. And that's what I got.
Alrighty, cool. Let's see. I think that covers everyone right now. We have who is showing up for our showcase. So with that,
well, now we're going to have a Picato stream running simultaneously, are we not? Should we talk about that a little bit?
Oh, that's a wonderful idea. So starting in a little over an hour here, over on PonyFest Online in Picardo. We're going to be running a vendor multi-stream, and we'll be having basically a rotating cast of artists who are going to be coming on to draw, hopefully take some speed commission for you all, and basically come out, hang out, get to meet the creative people in our community who, we couldn't do this without. And, ooh, that's a good idea. Hey, BB, it sounds like you've got something to tell everyone about. Let's see, or did they drop off? They dropped off. All right, cool. Well, let's see. We've got one more thing that I'm going to talk about here. We have a tabletop stream that's going to be over on PonyFest Tabletop at Twitch. Let's see, and we will post a link to that in announcements shortly here. And let's see. Yes. And I'm also going to bring in our social media head. If you've been on Twitter this past week, you've probably been interacting with Kevin here. So he is the ultimate meme lord. And Kevin, how's it going today?
Hey, can you hear me?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, right on. Okay, I wasn't expecting to be on this. Dex asked me like 5 minutes ago, and I was like, yeah, sure, why not? Sorry if you hear my cat in the background. Also, he's walking around and being a baby as usual. Anyway, hi, my name is Kevin. I'm doing social media here for PonyFest Online. I do the same thing for TrotCon. So if you follow TrotCon on Twitter or any other social media, that's what I do normally. But Dex asked me, I think last Sunday, maybe Saturday, if I wanted to do this. And I said, yeah, sure, why not? Because it's a little quiet on the TrotCon end right now, as we're still about 3.5 months away. And hoping we can have a convention at all, obviously, with all this going on. Thank you to all who have reached out so far there. But that's not about TrotCon today. We're talking about PonyFest Online.
Anyways, come to Troc.
Yeah, sure, why not? Every time. Anyway, yeah, so this has been a lot of fun so far. Thank you all so much for following along on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. My goal was to get 1,000 followers for the Twitter before we started. We hit that last night. That was super cool. So thank you so much for spreading the word, whether you spread the word on Monday when we first kind of launched until now. It's been super cool to see this community that's been able to kind of rise up in the last couple days. Definitely didn't expect this kind of turnout, but very happy for it. So we'll continue to post throughout the day. I've been posting vendor spotlights and going to be also kind of alerting you whenever there's any programming changes. So if the stream isn't working or anything like that, please check our Twitter or our website to see if anything weird is happening. And we'll hopefully have all the information up there. That's it. Also, I want to give a shout out, one more thing, to anybody out there, because a lot of you have said this online, to anybody out there who has said this is their first My Little Pony convention, because I think that's super cool. Because a lot of folks out there can't obviously make it to IRL conventions, whether that's because of distance, money, just whatever. And so it's really cool that we're able to bring some of the My Little Pony convention content to you guys today online. Obviously, this isn't the full experience, but we'll do the best we can. And yeah, one last thing here. Again, the main goal here was to support artists and vendors. So please, 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 if you have any money to spare, I know that it's a tough time for a lot of people out there financially, but if you do have any money to spare, please go support these wonderful vendors. I think we have like 29 or 30 or something in there. A lot of folks selling a wide variety of stuff. It's really cool to see, and please do that. And that's all I have. Thanks for having me.
Alrighty. I'm going to do one quick little feature rundown here and talk about PonyFest.horse. So first off, if you weren't aware, our main website is PonyFest.horse. And if you go there, we've got our embedded link to the stream. You've got the full events schedule, and you'll be able to actually click the schedule button there, which will show you basically a standard con book style view, showing you everything sorted by time. Then on the vendors page, you've got descriptions of everyone's, what they've got. Guests, well, naturally, I think that's pretty self-explanatory. These are the special people who are willing to share their time and energy with us today to make everything awesome for everybody. And I had one more thing here, and I just had one of those moments where it goes running out of your head. So I'm going to sit here for a minute, and if anyone has anything they really quick would like to say, while I frantically try to remember how I was going to wrap this up.
It's all good. Just bring Amelia back. When in doubt, bring the cat back.
That's a good call. Hey,
Cats
Amelia,
are
are you
always
around
good.
anywhere?
Tech support cat.
Cat
It'll
looks
work, I
like she's picked
promise.
somewhere to sploot.
Honestly, we could have just had a day's worth of everyone's cats and dogs and pets.
Just a
on
cat
stream,
video
and I think
convention.
everyone would have loved that. Should we do that next weekend?
Yeah, a separate live stream, just people's pets playing with like pony toys and stuff, just batting them around.
How did you guys know what I was planning for my next stream? Come on.
There you go.
I think we all need that.
Great minds think alike.
Use that as a
Well-
fundraiser. People would donate millions.
And we would sing you the song of our people. Meow, 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 meow.
I know you can hear my thoughts, boy. Meow, 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 meow.
MeowCon.
Oh.
Don't
All
give
right.
them any ideas.
No, Lord Welshie has the best one for this. A catvention.
Catvention. Nice.
Meanwhile, Igor is just hanging out in his little pocket universe here of virtual
he's
reality.
looking at a
Yeah,
squirrel.
seriously.
He's looking at a
Can
squirrel.
we get some meows in the chat?
We have to go
There's
deeper
also a
because we've
cat
got
down here
screens within screens
and a
within
dog.
screens and a cat. Hold on. We've got a virtual cat in Igor's little
Yes.
stream there. Oh, well done.
Hey,
So
shout
just
out to
sitting right
Simple
there.
Flips.
So
This is the internet where two things reign supreme: ponies and cats.
True.
This is so much. This is going to be so exciting. Like real talk. I mean, because all of the last 2 weeks I've actually been in quarantine sick. So this weekend's the first weekend out of quarantine. My quarantine ended yesterday, and this is so much fun.
well, congratulations
This
on
is
that.
an opportunity for everyone here, because let's face it, we've been holed up inside. Some of us aren't working. This is the greatest opportunity. Look at all these people you get to interact with. Yeah, we might not be able to be right next to each other, but we get to interact with a whole community of wonderful people. And
Yeah.
you guys are what's making this possible today. So thank each and every one of you.
A community of wonderful people, and that one person in the Discord chat who linked original design Sonic. You are not one of those people.
All right.
Spotted that.
I think I've remembered how I'm going to wrap this up.
All right, go ahead.
All right. So
Cool.
first
Go
off,
right ahead.
one more massive round of thank yous for everyone who's helped bring this together today. Our staff, our panelists, our guests of honor, our vendors, of course. And last but not least, all of you, because we couldn't put on an event without attendees. I've got 3 final messages before we start switching over to our first panel, which will be hosted by Silver Quill here. Number 1, wash your hands, people. Number 2, pony. Number 3, Michelle is a bear. Number 4, Stan Loveline. Thank you for joining us for opening ceremonies, everyone. Welcome to the first PonyFest Online, and have fun.
Be excellent to each other.
Thank you
Always
all.
Such a good way of putting it.
Thank
Bye-bye,
you all.
everyone.